Hey everyone, welcome to the last few weeks of school. I don't know how you're feeling. I'm feeling rather tapped out. My students are tapped out. My own kids are tapped out. And rather than these last few weeks of school pile on all of this work, big projects, filler work like worksheets just to fill the time and avoid chaos, I try to do work or projects or experiences that are experiential and that really mean something to my students in a way where they can end the year on a powerful and meaningful note rather than just trying to get through the year. So here's what I do. Here are some things I do to end the year with purpose, with meaning, something that matters to these students that they'll remember, they'll carry with them into the summer and into next year. I have them showcase their work, do a year-end reflection and summer goal setting. They write legacy letters and do some sort of celebration challenge. First, it's really important in an experiential learning environment to give students the opportunity to showcase their work to parents, to the community, to other students and staff at a school. So I like to host a casual end of the year showcase, either in person or virtually. For us, it's usually in person. It doesn't need to be formal, just meaningful. Even a shared Google Slides portfolio sent to families makes a huge impact. This is super important to families and gives students a chance to take pride in their work and celebrate not just what they've accomplished academically, but growth and learning, skill building, personal character development, and more. So experiential projects, activities, and other experiences really mean something to these kids. So let them show it off. I also guide students through a year-end reflection to help them take ownership of their growth. We set summer goals, personal, academic, or skill building. Students decide if they want to get a job, start a business, if they want to read books. You can see from this vision board that these are the sorts of things that students set goals around for summer. I like to have my students reflect and create goals using a slideshow and oftentimes have them present that slideshow to the class over the last couple days of school. One of my favorite end of the year activities is having students write legacy letters, and these are just letters to next year's students. It's a chance for them to reflect on their experiences, celebrate what they've learned, share honest advice, that kind of thing. Sometimes we take it a step further with a quick slideshow that pairs with the letter, so students can add photos, quotes, or anything that really brings those letters to life visually. Then I save those to use at the start of the next school year. So my new students read or watch these slideshows, and we use them to set classroom norms, build community, and start the year off with a student voice front and center. This is a really quick learning experience. So if you followed me for a while, you know that my resources tend to be sustained experiences where students spend a lot of time deep diving into these week-long projects. Legacy letters don't have to be that way. It can just be done in a day or two. So that makes this experiential learning experience or activity really useful for the end of the year. It does fill time, but it also serves a purpose. Finally, I like to have my students do some kind of quick, fun, but meaningful PBL style challenge. So they use design thinking to, two of these examples include designing their own party games and then playing them at an end of the year party, or planning and hosting this sort of dinner party on a budget for our class. So with the dinner party one, that's what you're seeing in this photo, and my students' faces are blurred out for their privacy, but what they did was plan a budget-friendly menu. They cooked together and then shared this final celebratory meal on the last day as part of our end of the year celebration. The point isn't to squeeze in more projects this time of year. It's to help students feel the impact of their learning, to see that what they've done matters, and to end on a high note, not just a checked out note. So what do you think? If any of these ideas sound like a great fit for you and your end of the year plans, but you don't have time or energy to pull it all together right now, I have resources, ready-made templates, guiding tools for students to use for all of these resources that I mentioned. The legacy letters, the dinner party on a budget, the reflection slideshow, I have it all. It's there. So if that's something that you can see yourself doing, no pressure, just go check out the links in the description of this video. Like and subscribe if you would like to hear more about experiential learning, and I will see you in the next video.